My name is Addie Newberg. I was born in Honolulu, Hawaii, and I'm a 9th grader here at Virginia Academy. Over the summer, I fell into a deep depression and I developed an eating disorder. My head was telling me all these different things that made me so insecure and anxious, like I wasn't good enough, I was never gonna get it right. What am I doing here? It was like I was living the same day on repeat. And I wasn't eating because my head was telling me that if I ate or if I had too many calories or too many carbs or a certain amount of any type of food, that it would just make me look different and the way I didn't want to. And being alone with my thoughts, being so insecure, made other people's words and actions hurt a lot more. All the anxious thoughts led to a great state of depression, and I coped with that by self-harm, and I did that for a long time, and I couldn't find a way around it. When this school year started, I tried to take all of that anxiousness and the eating disorder, the depression, and push it down and hide it so nobody would know that I wasn't okay. And as the school year progressed, maybe a few months in, a friend of mine noticed that something was different about me, and she was like, "Hey, what's up? You seem really anxious and really, a lot more insecure, and I noticed you haven't been eating." And I broke down and I told her everything that had happened to me. And then my friend invited me to the weekend. She said that she was singing and that she made a testimony video. So I came to support her. Her video played and she said a lot of the things that I was going through. It was really relatable, and I made the decision to follow Christ that night with all my heart. I've always wanted to make that decision, but I couldn't bring myself to it. My pride always got in the way of that. Who's on the left of me, who's on the right of me? What are other people gonna think? And along with my pride, I thought I had to be a better person in order to do this. But what I didn't realize was that it was right in front of me, and all I had to do was take it. From that night, my heart softened, and I woke up the next morning and my mind was just clear. It had never been. The past 6 months, my mind was always running at 1,000,000 miles a minute. It was always foggy, and I woke up with a little more hope and a little more faith than I had the night before. Since then, I started serving at church. I try not to miss a Sunday. I started singing and being more involved in FE. I lead worship in Sea Kids downstairs. I sing for the Virginia Academy chapel team, and I started really realizing why and who I'm doing it for. I'm still working on myself, but I know that I'm not fighting alone. This battle, this internal battle that I've been fighting for so long, I know that God has placed people in my life to help me fight those battles alongside Him. If somebody was struggling with what I was struggling with, I would say that you're never fighting alone, that there's somebody that's always going to be on your side, somebody that's for you. All your flaws and your imperfections He calls beautiful. He doesn't want something you're trying to be. He just wants you as you are.